Stop ghosting and start saying no. Are you tired of playing games with people's feelings? Are you sick of leading people on without giving them a clear answer? If so, it's time for a change. Stop ghosting and start saying no. It's easy to let people down gently, but that leaves them in limbo, unsure of where they stand with you. This can be especially damaging if someone is starting to develop feelings for you. They deserve better than to be led on by someone who's not interested. So instead of letting them down slowly, why not just tell them the truth right away? Of course, this doesn't mean you have to be harsh or hurtful when you tell someone no. You can still be kind while being firm about your decision. Telling someone no may hurt in the moment, but it's better than leading them on and making them feel like there's a chance for them only to realize later that you weren't ever going to say yes. So, what are some things you could say to make this a little easier? Here are 5 phrases to help you get started. Number 1, I appreciate you, but. When you begin a rejection with an appreciative statement, it shows the person that you value their qualities. However, what comes after the but is what matters most. Make sure to clearly communicate that you're not interested in a romantic relationship. Be honest about your intentions and don't beat around the bush. It's important to be straightforward in these situations, even though it may cause some discomfort. The other person deserves to know where they stand with you. Don't try to sugarcoat it or beat around the bush. Instead, be honest and open. Let them know that while you appreciate them, you're just not interested in dating them. By doing so, you'll both be able to move on with your lives and potentially find someone who is a better match for each of you. Numbered 2. You're a great person, and I want what's best for you. This is a really nice way to let someone know that you care about them as a person, but you don't see a romantic future with them. It's also important to note that this phrase isn't an invitation to argue or negotiate. You're not trying to convince them that you're right. You're simply stating your feelings and moving on. Remember, the other person may be feeling rejected and hurt, but it's important not to get drawn into an argument or try to change their mind. Instead, focus on communicating your feelings and moving forward. By using this phrase, you show that you care about their happiness and well-being, even if it means letting them go. No. 3. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. If you're not ready for a relationship, don't be afraid to say so. This is a perfectly acceptable reason to turn down someone who is pursuing you romantically. There's no need to overthink it or feel guilty about prioritizing your own needs and desires. Being upfront about your intentions will save both you and the other person a lot of heartache down the road. It may be difficult to say no initially, but it's better than leading someone on when you know where it's going to end up anyway. So, if you're not ready for a relationship, don't be afraid to say so. Your future self will thank you for it. Number 4. I care about you, but I don't want to make things complicated by adding a label. Adding labels like boyfriend or girlfriend can complicate things unnecessarily. When you don't feel the same way about the other person, being vague about your relationship status allows you to maintain a friendship without the pressure of having to define it. This approach can work well if you enjoy spending time with the person and want to keep them in your life as a friend. However, it's crucial to ensure that your intentions are clear and that they understand that you aren't interested in taking things further. Otherwise, you'll only end up hurting them more. No. 5. You're an amazing person, and I hope you find someone who makes you happy. This is a beautiful way to express your feelings without directly saying no. By complimenting the person and expressing your hope for their happiness, you show them that you care. Even if you're not interested in them romantically, you still want them to find love and joy in their life. This approach is particularly effective if you want to maintain a friendship with the person. By focusing on their happiness, you demonstrate that you genuinely care about them as an individual and that your decision to not pursue a romantic relationship is not a reflection of their worth. In conclusion, stop ghosting and start saying no. People deserve honesty and respect, not silence and avoidance. While it may be scary to say no, it's always better than leading someone on. These phrases should help you express yourself clearly and kindly. Remember, you don't have to be mean to be honest. With a little practice, you can master the art of saying no and become a ghosting pro.